Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue sur Irwin French Class. Aujourd'hui, dans cette vidéo, nous continuons avec le complément d'objet indirect and we are covering the COI pronouns just as we did with the COD pronouns. As usual, we will also do some fun activities to revise and practice. C'est parti. Okay, let's start with a quick recap on the concept of indirect object complement. In a sentence, it can be found after the verb and the preposition à. For example, je parle à Lucie. Lucie is the COI because it answers the question à qui est-ce que je parle? Answer, Lucie, à Lucie. So Lucie is the COI. In the previous video, we reviewed a list of verbs used with an indirect object complement. Here it is. Demander à, dire à, donner à, écrire à, envoyer à, parler à, prêter à, répondre à, rendre visite à, ressembler à, téléphoner à. You see that all these verbs are used with the preposition à to introduce people, because as a reminder, the COI is always people. Just like we've seen with the COD, and the link of that video is in the description, you can use the COI pronouns to replace the complement previously mentioned in order to avoid repeating it. And that's the whole purpose of a pronoun. It's like saying in English, yesterday I met Jack and I spoke to him for 5 minutes. Him is a COI pronoun used to avoid the repetition of Jack. Here are the COI pronouns. Let's repeat them together. Me, te, lui, nous, vous, LEUR. Très bien. And that's it. In context, tu parles souvent à Mathieu? Oui, je lui parle souvent. We need to use lui because it refers back to Mathieu to avoid repeating Mathieu, okay? And Mathieu is the COI. Same goes for vous avez téléphoné à vos parents? Non, nous ne leur avons pas téléphoné. So here we use leur to refer back to parents. Parents is plural. That's why we need to use leur. And parents is, again, the COI. Few remarks. First, compare the COD and COI pronouns. They are here. Have a look. As you can see, they are the same, except for the third persons. Lui versus le, la, and l'apostrophe, depending on the gender of the noun that follows. And leur versus les. Therefore, most of the time, you won't need to figure out whether to use direct or indirect pronouns. Second remark, lui and leur are for male and female, which could be a bit confusing, especially for lui, since as a stress pronoun, it refers to male only. Like in that sentence, lui, il s'appelle Pierre. Him, his name is Pierre. So it's not the same function. It's not the same pronoun. Lui refers to male only in that context. The corresponding feminine form is elle. Elle s'appelle Lucie, for example. Whereas as a COI, lui will be used for both male and female. Je lui parle. Lui could refer to Lucie or Pierre. Like COD pronouns, COI pronouns usually come before the verb. In the present tense, Anne, je lui téléphone souvent le week-end. Lui, verb. Passé composé, j'ai vu Jean hier, je lui ai donné des conseils. Lui, and then the verb, of course, auxiliary and past participle. In the infinitive construction, like the near future, for example, COI pronouns come immediately before the infinitive. For example, Les enfants arrivent, je vais leur dire de faire moins de bruit. Leur, and then the infinitive. Last but not least, there is no agreement of the COI pronouns with the past participle in the passé composé, as we've seen with the COD. So if we bring back one of our examples, vous avez téléphoné à vos parents? Parent here is a COI, so I'm going to use the corresponding COI pronoun to refer back to vos parents in the answer. Non, nous ne leur avons pas téléphoné. And look at the form of téléphoner. There is no agreement. There is no agreement with the subject because we are using avoir as an auxiliary. That's one thing. And there is no agreement with the pronoun because that pronoun is a COI. So you only do an agreement with a COD pronoun. All right, let's do an activity to revise and practice. A bit of context. Pierre has a good friend called Anna. You need to tell what he does for her by completing these sentences with either a COI pronoun, lui, to refer back to Anna, or a COD pronoun, two possibilities, la or L apostrophe, to again refer back to Anna. So it's a COI or a COD that you need to complete these sentences. Just a tip, look at the verbs. Let's do the first one. Il connaît depuis longtemps. So are you going to use lui or la? He knows her. How her is going to be translated here. Il la connaît, yes, you need to use an direct object complement here because of the verb, okay? Connaître qui, il connaît qui, Anna, that's direct. Number 2, il téléphone tous les jours. Lui ou la? Il lui téléphone, yes, so téléphoner à quelqu'un, that was one of your verbs that are used with the à preposition. Numéro 3, il invite souvent au restaurant. Lui ou la? Or maybe L apostrophe. Yes, so, but that's a COD that you need to use here. So he invites who? Her, okay? Il invite qui? Anna. So L apostrophe here because invite starts with a vowel. Il l'invite souvent au restaurant. Numéro 4, il envoie souvent des messages. Il lui envoie très bien. So here it's going to be indirect because the verb is envoyer à quelqu'un. Numéro 5, il donne de bons conseils. Il lui donne très bien, donner à quelqu'un. Numéro 6, il aide pour ses examens. So is aider à quelqu'un ou aider quelqu'un? Aider quelqu'un, it's direct. Aider starts with a vowel, be careful. Il l'aide pour ses examens. 7, il parle de ses problèmes. Parler à quelqu'un? Of course, il lui parle de ses problèmes. 8, il dit toujours la vérité. Lui ou la? Il, lui, again, dire à quelqu'un. Il lui dit toujours la vérité. 9, il rend visite pour le week-end. Il, lui, très bien, indirect, il lui rend visite le week-end. Et enfin, numéro 10, il aime beaucoup. Il l'aime beaucoup. Okay, with aimer, it's aimer quelqu'un, that's direct. Il l'aime beaucoup. Voilà les amis, c'est tout pour cette vidéo. Please write in the comments something that you do for your best friend or friends using either the COI pronoun lui or leur. N'oubliez pas d'ajouter un pouce bleu à la vidéo et de vous abonner. It's really important to help the channel grow and allow me to produce more videos. À bientôt. À plus. Ciao.